Do you like sketchbook tours? Do you like digital art? Do you like digital artists who do sketchbook tours? Well, hi, I'm Laura Primrose. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm actually going to be doing a digital sketchbook tour. I don't think it's a sketchbook. Digital art tour of all of the personal art pieces I did in 2025. I do have a bunch of other digital art from 2025 commissions I've done, so if you guys want to see more of my art, I guess, feel free to let me know and I can do another showcase of my commissions from last year. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. This first piece was actually the first piece I did in 2025. It's one of my absolute favorites still to this day. I wanted to do, because it was Year of the Snake, so I was like, oh, I want to do a snake, but I wanted to make it like my vibes, you know? So I made it a gummy worms. She's a gummy snake. She's like a little gummy snack snake. I love her so much. I want to do more art of her. I've had people compare her to a skin from, I don't remember the game, but there's a game that has like a Naga-esque OC, or not OC, character you play as, and they have a gummy worm type skin, and I didn't know that when I went into making this art piece, so I might try and change her up a little bit, but other than that, I still really love this piece so much. This next piece is from the video game Mita. When it was really big and really popular, everybody was playing it. I really wanted to do some more fan art for the game, but sadly I just did not have the time to. I watched a few people play through it. I really liked the game, and the background I actually took from from the game, and I just kind of blurred it and added some effects onto it. This character's name is Nebula Zaldora. This character I actually created to be kind of like the mascot spokesperson for a comic company I want to create. Maybe not necessarily a company, but I want to create like a website and place for all of my comics that I'm going to be making in the future. I have tons of ideas, and I think it would be really cool to even outsource comics as well. Find other creators who make comics that I could host either like on my websites or just kind of shout out. I have a name of the company thing that I want to do. I don't want to share any of that just yet, just because it's still in the very early works. But this character is the kind of alien disco, like space funk type character. That's the kind of vibes I went for. I really want to draw them again, and I really want to kind of to knock out the comic thing that I really want to start. So hopefully this year is going to be the big year where I actually begin that process. So if you guys really like webcomics and like small creators like me, feel free to you know, do the things, do the follows, do everything, and you can follow our journey together. Next is my Vivi fan art, the character from One Piece. No spoilers in the comments. I'm on episode, I believe, 120. I am still in this arc where Luffy is fighting Croc, so that is where I am currently at. This is the first version of the piece that I did. I saw the screenshot, or not the screenshot, I watched the episode and I had to take a picture of them drinking this drink. It looks like a Baja Blast. And I was like, wait, that's a really cute drink. So I went ahead and screenshotted that straight from the anime, and I had to draw her, and I actually made another version where she has a darker skin tone, just because from my knowledge, based off of I think I maybe had like 70 episodes in at this point, seen this character for a little bit in the show, and I was like, you know what, I think in my mind it makes sense that this character would have a darker skin tone, but I didn't want to make it just the darker skin tone, so I made two versions of this one, and I really hope you like it. It's my very first One Piece fan art, and I really want to do more. I love One Piece so far. Speaking of fan art, there's a few fan art pieces coming up This one is me. If I was in the Goofy movie or just the Disney universe, I guess I would be a goof. This is my little goof Sona. Really represents me IRL. Obviously not my VTuber. I have tattoos, I got piercings, I got stretched ears, love leg warmers and leggings and shorts covers, you know, gotta have Powerline t-shirt. It's just me. It's literally just me. I don't it's me. And obviously the background I just took off Google, just background from the Goofy movies. So it's me. Like I said, speaking of fan art, next is a Final Fantasy XIV. This is a child. I made a child of my Warrior of Light with Grahatia because I'm very normal about Grahatia. This is our Yume ship love child. I don't think I named them. I don't think they have a name. This is them, and I love them, and they are my baby. And I really, really tried to kind of mix Graha and my Warrior of Light's traits in this child. Gosh, going through all of this art, there's so much that I want to draw again. And, you know, here's another case of me just taking a screenshot of a background from said media and then just adding an effect to do a quick background. But this is our child. And I love my child. Also, speaking of Graha, here's my 2025 Graha fan art. Enjoy. Do you like Sonic the Hedgehog? Do you like Game Grumps? Do you like it when Game Grumps play Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, guess what? I drew them as Mobians, our characters that would be within the Sonic universes. And I saw it, or I had this vision in my brain when they were playing Sonic on their channel. Literally any of the Sonics. I don't remember which one I was watching. I think it was Sonic Adventure. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I had to draw them. I drew Dan as a unicorn and Aaron as a lion because if you know, you know, it makes sense. It's who they are. it's what they are. It's who they are. I drew Dan, like I said, as a unicorn, and for his like weapon, his little power, his little quirk, you know, because they would definitely be main characters in their own spin-off series. I said that I think Dan would use his voice as a weapon. He would be kind of like a siren in a way. And they do good together because I feel like Dan would entrance and hypnotize the enemies, and then Aaron could just come in and just like beat him up. So I just, in my mind, that is how it worked. I don't know if you can tell, I'll zoom in on the image, but I gave Dan a little Stegosaurus keychain on his jacket, and I was like, I'm big brain thinking here. And for Aaron's power, I gave him kind of like strength. His punches are more powerful than a normal person's, and the agility of, you know, like a cat. If he is able to scratch, his enemies, it kind of like highlights them, I guess, for him, so it's easier to see. I don't know if like these would be like, you know, canon or like real, but it's just what in my mind, those were the visions that I had for these characters of these real life men. But yeah, I had to do something, and guess what? I really want to draw them again. So if you want to draw fan art of literally any of my OCs or anything that I'm really showing in this video, please tag me. If you draw fan art of my Mobian Game Grumps, please tag me and let me know, please. I love them so much. This is Hololive fan art. It's a really funny clip that I will post. I will put it in this video as well, but it's a clip from when Hololive was playing in Recco, their Minecraft little roleplay series. It is just the funniest thing to me when it happened.
Do you want it? I would love it! Here you go, my potato salad, my very first one. Hey,
This looks like
hey,
oh,
I eat it! Was it delicious? It
It looked really delicious.
I'm so sorry, Jonathan. I guess I got a little bit carried away.
It looked so yummy.
And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, that reminds me of the Pawn and Z memes, back in my day. Back in my Scene Kid days. And I had to draw it. I had a vision again, and it needed to come out of my brain, or else it would eat me alive. So this is Gigi Marine and Fuwawa. And, yeah, as you saw, I already played the clip. She ate the potato salad instead of giving it to Gigi, and it's just the funniest thing to me. But this is Nephrite from Sailor Moon. The only thing I have to say is I was rewatching Sailor Moon, and I drew Nephrite. This handsome man, I drew him, and every time I see him, or fan art of him, his little shoulder pads look like eggs. Looks like eggs, like little egg yolk, little runny eggs. Speaking of Sailor Moon and retro styles, I decided to draw myself if I was a Sailor Guardian. I think it came out so cute. It's one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done for myself. And I think this retro piece looks better style-wise than the Nephrite piece I did. I have done more retro art, but those are for those would be in the commission showcase. If you guys want to see a commission of my showcase, the showcase of my commissions from last year, I will post the other retro commissions that I did in there. I've also even done a retro piece for this year already, so very, very excited and very obsessed with my retro style at the moment, and I really hope that I get to draw more of it. But it's me! Ooh, I forgot about this piece. Okay, so this is an OC of mine. Her name is Ripley. She is an idol alien cat, and she's probably one of my favorite OCs. Don't tell my other OCs, okay? But I love her so much. She literally just travels and does idol stuff. She does idol stuff. I don't want to go too deep into it because I want to do OC videos in the future where I am drawing said OC and I go through the list of like things they like, things they don't like, and their lore and stuff. So I don't want to go too deep into her, but I love her so much. I love her so much. I hope you guys like her because I really want to do more with her. She's precious. She's baby. She's baby. Okay, this was the last, well, okay, it's not the last fan art I did of this. Okay, in the timeline, this is one of the first fan arts I did last year. It's Glorpy Miku. I'm gonna put the artist on screen who actually originally created it, and it just took off. It popped off, and I wanted to be one of the artists that did fan art for it. I thought it was such a great design, and I love space and I love sci-fi. As you can see by I've done a couple alien sci-fi pieces in this video, so I really liked it, and I was like, Miku, alien? I must draw, I must create. So I did that, and I really liked how this piece turned out. Very floaty, very soft. I love this design, and I wish I did more with the bottom of the boots though, because there are paw pads on the bottom of her boots. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, this last piece I'm very proud of. There's two versions of it. There's this one and then the spooky version. I really like how this piece came out. So for those of you that don't know, I am a little bit of a furry. I am a little bit of a freak, if you will. But I have a wolf sona for my VTuber, so this is my VTuber persona, I guess, because my lore is I am born a werewolf but turned vampire by choice because I like vampires and I think vampires are very hot and sexy. And but I can still turn to a werewolf, because like I said, I'm a freak. So this is art of me as a werewolf drinking blood out of a wine glass. I am very proud of how the blood came out on this piece. I'm just overall very happy about how this whole piece turned out in general. And I'm excited to do more furry art, more animalistic type of art, anthro type stuff. Very excited. I even have some more Wolfalora in the works, thanks to some lovely people who support me, and I'm so excited to share it with everybody. But yeah, so this is the very last piece that I have to share from 2025 of my personal art pieces. All of my other art that I did last year is commissions. So like I said, if you are interested in that, please let me know. If you're interested in me doing like digital art showcases like this, I don't mind it. I enjoy it. And yeah, so I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys, you know, do the do's. I'm not gonna do the whole VTuber. I'm not gonna do the whole YouTuber. Like, follow, subscribe. You know, because I mean everybody does it, so you know what to do if you like it. You know what to do. But I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. And thank you to my Patreons for supporting me. Gingy667 and Gothic Valkyrie.